Hey, Whiskey Fancies, I'm Chris.
And I'm Kara.
Kara, what do we have today?
We have Chattanooga Bottle and Bond.
Okay.
Is that correct?
That's what the label says.
It does.
Mm-hmm. Why is this so special?
Because it's Bottle and Bond?
I like that it was pretty blue.
It is. So she likes it because it's blue.
Yeah.
It is quite a nice label, this another round Chattanooga. Yeah, it is
bottles.
different.
Yeah.
Because they cut out the mountains
Yeah.
this time. I like it. This is the blend of 4 of their experimental batches, and they have a code on the side that I'm going to attempt to decode later.
I like how you say code, but it's really like a serial number.
Yeah,
That's cute.
but to try to translate that quickly is a little not easy.
Yeah, I know. If it doesn't have a QWERTY code, I'm out.
Yeah, if it doesn't just tell me what it is, you can find it out. They are very transparent,
Cool.
and that's one of the things I like about Chattanooga whiskey.
Nice. Okay. Can I smell it now?
Oh. That's different than I remember on some of their
No.
other noses, right?
Chattanooga has a definite...
Malty usually?
Yeah. It's got something else in it.
It reminded me of Heaven Hill right away, and I don't know why.
Oh, I don't get that.
It changed.
And
my
that's
my
like,
perception changed.
That's my wheel well, Heaven House. Called it Heaven House.
I thought you did.
Yeah,
Heaven House.
it's a Heaven House. It is.
I totally get it. I get brown sugar, but there's that. Is that maltiness on the back?
I'm not sure what I'm getting, to be honest.
Is it maltiness?
It's got something else besides malt, though.
It's brown sugar.
You know what it kind of smells like? Almost like a finished wine finished, like cask.
Rum.
Mm-hmm.
It's sweet like
Something.
rum. Yeah.
But it's not finished, right?
Nope.
Mm.
That's
It
fascinating.
has it's a slight remembrance to me. Oh, you just went for it. What the? It does not taste like Chattanooga at all.
Not from the 111
No.
series.
What is that?
That's different. Hold on. Pause.
But it's got a lot of stuff going on, but I'm not sure how to pull it out. What is that? It goes sweet, and there's something else that I can't identify, and then it goes to something completely else. What is that? But it's got a nice mouthfeel.
Wow, that's so weird.
It's like a butteriness to it.
Yes, and butterscotchy.
Mm-hmm.
That mid palate is different.
Yeah.
This is, wow, surprise out of the gate from Chattanooga.
It's like a walnut.
Where's that at? In the mid palate?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm gonna look up a couple of those mash bills and see if I can pull out some of the notes, and I'll try to note them down to see if there's any flavors that might help us with that mid palate.
This is so unique.
Okay, so when you said walnut, it's something.
There's
There's something.
something.
Is it like chestnuts or hazelnuts or something?
I do
There's
not
something-
know how to identify
There's
different
something
nuts.
different. I don't think it's walnut. I think it's something different. It could be a chestnut.
Oh.
It's different.
Okay.
I like it though.
Over a roasting fire?
It's fascinating. It's slightly nutty, but I get a lot of
But-
butterscotch, and
yeah.
the texture is nice. It's
Not nutty as in the usual like
not
a
like
Jim
peanut at
Beam
all.
or a
No,
Heaven
no,
Hill
no.
nut. It's,
That's why
it's
I said like
different.
when you said walnut, I understand what you mean. But I
Like,
think it's more like
if
something
you're-
unique, like a chestnut.
like a pastry, or not a pastry, like a loaf with nuts in it.
Yeah.
Like that.
Right,
but
right,
something else is in there. It's got a slight herbalness to it to me. This ever subtle. But it's not similar to a rye herbalness.
It's like dried leaves.
But not in a bad way. Like, yeah,
It's
I'd eat those
it's like-
leaves.
yeah, it's like dried leaves, right?
Mhm.
Like foliage,
I don't know.
bushes.
I think we need to let this open up a little bit and come back to it because
This is fascinating.
it's already changing in my glass as one would do, but
Is it-
dramatically.
Wasn't the port one different as well? besides ending
Yes.
besides ending in the delicious berries, I think the mid
Yes.
palate on that one is different as
It
well.
did.
Comparatively speaking to the 111, which we started with, right? And then I know the rye is very unique, but this is just fascinating.
It does have a butterscotch quality to it,
Yeah.
and a sweetness. It doesn't have like
It's
a traditional.
It's not honeyed or it's
No,
not
no, no.
caramel. I think it's buttery.
The sweetness
like
is a
butterscotch.
butterscotch,
Mhm.
but it does have a buttery, oily mouthfeel, and
Mhm.
and it's not thin by any means, but it's something that's unique and different. And I don't know what these mash bills are, and
It's herbal too.
I wonder if it has to do with the mash bills,
Oh, 100%.
because there's something that's just so
There's something
unique.
different in there.
Yes, it's
I
very.
know
different.
they like to use a lot of different malts.
Mm-hmm.
So
What is that? But it doesn't taste
I love
super
it.
malty.
no.
That I would kind of
Do you remember when they
correlate.
So
to
you know what
them.
they do? You remember the I think it's the 111 that
Okay.
does the caramel malted rye
Yeah.
and honey malted rye
Mm-hmm.
or honey malted barley. Excuse me, it's honey malted barley.
Okay.
That's what it is. So I think they're doing stuff like that. They
Okay.
add a little bit of something, and they're also experimenting with 4 different blends to do this, which is kind of amazing. I also think it's kind of cute that they put what the Bottle and Bond Act kind of is, like a little summation on the side.
Mhm.
That's cute for some people. I like I like how they chose to pair the pretty blue with this nice bright yellow. That looks nice together.
Okay. Now that it's opening up a little bit more, it's got a little bit of anise to me
Where's that? I like that.
towards the end, before it hits the very finish. It's like past the mid palate. You get that? Is it a clove or anise? I always get mixed up with those two,
Oh, I see.
right?
I think
But it's not overpowering.
It's that little herbal tinge,
Yeah.
but
I think the dried leaves that I apparently would eat is that.
I actually
now.
think that is closer to anise than cloves. I think you're right. And
Sometimes-
I don't
sometimes
get
they're
that.
hard for me to distinguish depending on how strong they are. Just because I
I-
tend to not.
I
eat
like
those.
this.
I like it.
So, how about you guys at
Different.
home? What do you guys think of Chattanooga whiskey? I know they have a lot of experimental blends. Have you tried those? What is your favorite Chattanooga? Hard pressed, I don't know if I could pick one out. Might be the rye, or the 111,
the pour.
or the port, or this one.
Port for me.
Let us know in the comments, and while you're down there, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on those notifications so you can join us in our next video. I don't know about you, but I fancy this whiskey.
I fancy this whiskey.
Cheers.